Hello YouTube, it is your boy B3 back with another kicking graphic novel review. Today we have a relatively recent story for all of you. Batman 3 Jokers. This was set up at the end of the New 52. Remember, forever ago, we reviewed the Darkseid War stuff, all the volumes of New 52 Justice League, which did end with the Darkseid War. And in that it was revealed that there were 3 Jokers, and we didn't know what that meant. And it took us so long to get the answer. I feel like either DC maybe forgot about it, or perhaps they, since they rebooted, they were like, okay, well that story is not, it's not really something that we're going to focus on. We're going to focus on this new initiative to go back to former continuity, bring back all the stuff people miss, etc. I don't know what happened. But it took forever to get us the story. Way too long, especially since it was only a 3-issue story, apparently. But I'm going to read you the back of the book real quick. Who are the 3 Jokers? Batman doesn't understand how or why, but the fact is certain. The man he has spent a lifetime chasing isn't one man at all. There are 3 Jokers. Now that he knows the unbelievable truth, Bruce needs real answers, joined by Barbara Gordon and Jason Todd, 2 former victims of the Joker's brutality. The Dark Knight is finally on a path to defeat the Madman once and for all. Every last one of him. Geoff Johns, writer of Doomsday Clock and Batman Earth 1, and Jason Fabok from Justice League The Darkseid War reunite to present one of the most highly anticipated comic events in years. Collects Batman 3 Jokers 1 through 3. I think it'd roll off the tongue a little better if it was called Batman The 3 Jokers. But it's fine. I'm down with it. I like the cover arts. Each one is one of the different Jokers. It's pretty cool. And according to a lot of people, the 3 Jokers are actually Geoff Johns, Jason Fabok, and Brad Anderson. Because a lot of people felt this story was a huge letdown. And a lot of people told me that without giving me any spoilers. So I was going into this being like, aw, man, if I walk into this book and the 3 Jokers are freaking, it's like one Joker, but he's got 3 personalities or something, I'm going to be like, I'm going to be so pissed. But that wasn't the case. It gave us what they promised. It gave us exactly what they promised. I think it just took so long for it to come out that people were like, wow, this is taking a long time. It must be something huge. And then it was just kind of another Batman story. And people were like, wait, that's it? I think they were expecting some big, groundbreaking thing that would change the whole universe. But it wasn't that. And I don't know why you would expect that, because a lot of Batman stories aren't that. They're mostly Gotham contained. But I am going to go through this book with all of you. It uses the 9-panel Doomsday Clock format a lot. Not Doomsday Clock, Watchmen format a lot, which was adapted to a lot of Rebirth stuff because of Doomsday Clock. That's what I meant to say. Let's read stuff. It shows how Batman gets a lot of cool scars and stuff, and of course it recaps his parents' death 1,000 times. And then it seems like there are 3 Jokers in the city all at once. They had been hiding from Batman that there were 3 of them, but now they're openly like, "Come get us, Batman! There's 3 of us." And I think this I think the way Batman found out there were 3 Jokers changed in continuity. Because remember, originally he found out in the Mobius chair, right? He asked the Mobius chair the Joker's identity, and it told him there were 3 Jokers. Which is pretty wild in itself. But it's kind of weird that he didn't ask the Mobius chair the identity of all 3 Jokers, or what they meant or anything, right? And then in this book, he kind of discovers it because the Jokers just straight up reveal it to him. And then Barbara and also Jason, Batgirl and Red Hood, are helping him find these Jokers because they both have very specific personal traumas with the Joker. Because, of course, Jason was killed by a Joker and Barbara was crippled by a Joker. Very cool. And also, the Mobius chair thing doesn't make sense anymore. I think I'm just gonna assume like either the Doomsday Clock continuity change or the Superman Action Comics crossover, like what is it called, Superman Reborn or something? I don't know. Continuity change. One of those changed it, I guess, because it's different. Because why would he ask the Mobius... This is a huge spoiler. I'm about to spoil the end of this for you. Why would he ask the Mobius chair the identity of the Joker if he already knew it? According to Batman, at the end of this book, he knew the Joker's identity a week after the Joker first appeared. But he never revealed it. Remember, in The Killing Joke... off-panel, quote-unquote, like off-screen kind of, the Joker, before he was the Joker, his wife and unborn child seemed to die via electrocution. We never get to see it. Not true. He was an abusive husband, which was kind of in Killing Joke. He did, like, verbally abuse her and stuff in that. And she was like, I'm afraid of him. And she went into protective custody. She actually moved to Alaska, had the baby. His wife and son are alive. The Joker's wife and son are alive. And Batman never told anyone, even Alfred, the Joker's identity, because if he did, that would reveal the existence of his family to the media and to the Joker. And I was like, oh, that's a dope ending. I thought that was super cool. I thought that was super cool. And there's actually a lot going on. This was a really good book. I don't know why people shit on it all the time. It's very good. They capture one of the Jokers, and Jason kills him, which is pretty insane. It was really awesome. There's a Jokerized shark. Barbara tries to stop Jason from killing one of the Jokers, but she misses, and Jason's like, when was the last time you missed, Barb? And then there's like this budding romance between her and Jason Todd that gets literally swept away. You'll have to read it to understand that reference. Pretty wild stuff. Pretty wild stuff. And it actually reveals that the Joker, the Killing Joke Joker, does actually think about his wife and son a lot, apparently, which is pretty wild. And throughout this, the Jokers, the three of them, are trying to find a fourth Joker. They want to make someone into a fourth Joker. At first, they think it might actually be Jason, and Jason seems like a really good choice. They contemplate Jokerizing Jason Todd, and they almost do it with Ace Chemicals stuff. And then they try to do Joe Chill, who is dying from a terminal disease. It's pretty insane. And Batman and Joe Chill actually, like, make amends. Bruce Wayne and Joe Chill make amends. Bruce Wayne sits by Joe Chill at his deathbed and forgives him. Forgives Joe Chill. Like, there's all this heartfelt Joe Chill stuff. It's insane, right? And so two of the Jokers die. One lives. And the one that lives is the Killing Joke Joker. And he's like, I set all this up. The other Jokers weren't Joker enough. So I killed them, and I healed your trauma with Joe Chill. Which means I have you all to myself. And I was like, what? He got rid of the other Jokers and Joe Chill because they were taking too much of Batman's attention from him. And I thought that was really cool. Kind of the similar motivation that he had during Death of the Family, where he was like, these all distract you, you're not as good of a Batman with them around, and they take your attention away from me. You know, kind of thing. This was a super well-written book. I really liked it. I don't know why people shit on it so much. I think it's just a case of expectations being way too high, and people just not taking the book for what it is. It's not what they wanted, and therefore it was bad. I feel like that's a lot of the takes people have on this, because it was a good book. The art is incredible, by the way. The art is absolutely incredible. The story is dope. There was a great mystery to it, and not all the answers were given. Like, to be honest, any good mystery has the answer at the end. But sometimes you need to leave some things a little open-ended, especially if the story is going to continue, because Batman will always fight the Joker. So you never 100% fully want to know who the Joker is, because, you know, he's not as interesting, he's not as scary, you know? But this was an incredible book. I really loved it. I really loved it. I don't know why people trash on it so much. But that is it for Batman 3 Jokers. Thank you all very much for your support. Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Check out all the cool links in the description below. Facebook, Twitter, etc. Next time, I'm not sure what I'm going to do next time. I'm thinking Flash. I'm going to do 2 Flash books, 2 Heroes in Crisis books, and then Flash Forward. That's a good, because that's the good order. That was my pre, because at the time of recording this, Dark Knight's Death Metal is hitting trade very soon, and that was my pre-Death Metal reading, you know? So that'll be coming soon, as well as some other stuff. I got some stuff from Image. I don't do a lot of Image. And I'm also going to do Invincible and Jupiter's Legacy. The Invincible show has already started at the time of recording this, but Jupiter's Legacy is a comic that I really, really love, and that I'm very, very happy is getting a Netflix adaptation. So that's it. Thank you all once again for your support. Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Check out all the cool links in the description below, Facebook, Twitter, etc. And I'll see you all next time.